'cause I am a clown. Oh, welcome aboard, cosmonauts. You have found yourself in Cosmic Vinyl. I am Cosmic Brian, your day tripper. Jesus. This is gonna be a great video, you guys. So I did like a top 20 US bands, and then I did like a top 20 US psych bands, and I think I did heavy psych. Today is gonna be top 20 UK psych albums. And just a little disclaimer from the beginning, these aren't like a ranking of the best psychedelic stuff coming out of Britain, but it's gonna be stuff that I like, my favorite albums of that genre. So yeah, man, I'm ready to get it on. Here's what we're listening to today. Little July right here, baby. I was gonna include it, but I think I just showed it in like my top psych albums. In fact, here's a couple more that I'm not gonna include in the list, and this is because of this one I just showed, the end, introspection and retrospection. So I just showed that, so I decided to kind of keep it fresh by including some new stuff. Also, this Blossom Toes, We Are Ever So Clean, great stuff, man. Both of those are reissues there. And I decided not to include like the big boys, like, although I had a hard time keeping this one out. This is Rolling Stones, Her Satanic Majesty's Request, with the lenticular cover, by the way. Love that shit. But yeah, I decided not to include the big boys like the Stones and the Beatles. But I did pull it just because, just to give you a quick reason as to why I'm not showing. But I pulled Revolver here, man. Love Revolver. Definitely the band diving into some great experimentation in the studio. But yeah, decided not to include those in the list just because I showed them once, and of course, I mean, the Beatles and the Stones go without saying, right? So, all right, so let's get into this big chug real quick. Let's lube up our minds for this glorious stack of UK psychedelia over here. I'm excited. Are you guys excited? Because I'm freaking stoked. All right, here's what we're drinking. Little Leinenkugel again. Did the Oktoberfest this time around. In the Pursuit of Happiness, psychedelic koozie. Hey, put a smile. A smile goes a long way, man. I brought this just in case. The Bombshell, huh? The Poison Ivy Bombshell, but I think this is a twisty. Oh, you guys better duck. Here we go. Oh, yes. All right, let's hoist this thing up, toss it back. We're drinking to all of us, man. We got to get this party started. Here we go.
Oh, yes, my good friend, of course.
Oh, that's good. All right, let me lose these mind shields real quick. Whoa! Perch, what was that? All right, we're in business. I look like a friggin' a highway worker, or one of those guys out picking up trash along the highway. Jesus. Let's get rid of this so it doesn't get in the way. All right, let's get the party started with 20 UK psych albums from the Cosmic Collection. Went with a little pop psych here. Jeff Lynne opus here. This is The Idle Race, The Birthday Party. I believe that's Jeff Lynne right there. This stuff sounds, it's kind of Beatle-esque, but man, you can really hear where Jeff Lynne would take like the early ELO stuff from this. And this is pre-Move, the Move too. Check out this crazy gatefold. You got all these, like, I think it's mostly British celebrities. You've got the diddler there, Jimmy Savile. It must have been before they knew. You got Buddy Holly, but he's from America, right? Jesus. And you've got a bunch of different bands in here. You got Ringo there. And if you're not sure who everybody is, it gave you a little legend right here so you can, like a diagram. But yeah, this is cool pop psych. Really cool album, man. Came on this kind of like gold, it's kind of marbly. Let me see if I can, you can kind of see the waves in there, like melted gold. And then the next one is kind of a prog psych, but I wanted to include it anyway. And that's Soft Machine, their first album. This is not the die cut album cover, it's a reissue. It was originally released 1968 on ABC Probe. Always love this guy right here, stoned to the bejesus. like Cosmic Brian here. Oh fuck. I'll make it through though. But yeah, great stuff. You got Kevin Ayers in this. Cool prog psych, man. Didn't want to leave it out. Again, this one's on some colored vinyl too. Got the orange transparent there. Looks like a dirty urinalysis. Jesus. Dropped a few of those in my day. God, what's wrong with you? Cosmic Brian! And oh my God, had to include this, man. Love this record on the Tracks label. The Crazy World of Arthur Brown. Nice copy here. Released in 1968. Great psychedelic picture there on the front, or on the back and the front. Love this, man. Of course, you've got Prelude to a Nightmare. You've got Fire. This Put a Spell on You. This is killer, man. I remember when I first got that, man. I played the shit out of it. Of course, I didn't own a lot of psychedelic stuff back then. And then moving right along to Art, Supernatural Fairy Tales. Love the cover, man. Look at the groovy cover. Very psychedelic. A band whose members would go on to join with frontman Gary Wright and become Spooky Tooth. But man, this is just great Brit psych right here. Cool picture on the back. Lots of great songs. Think I'm Going Weird, the opening track. Flying Anchor, Supernatural Fairy Tale, Love is Real, Talking to Myself, Alive Not Dead! Love on it, people. Hug it. Oh, it's a good album. And then moving right along to, I decided to put the Deviants in here. Didn't want to show Deviants 3 or Patoof. This one doesn't get a lot of love. This is Disposable. Released in 1968 on Stable Records, featuring the legendary Mick Farren, who would go on to do some sci-fi novels. Pretty cool here. Again, you've got another legend here to name all the people on the front. Oh, you want the full effect? You got it. Full effect, y'all. Look at all those hippies. Jesus. This guy right here gets a fucking 9.5 on the Afrometer. But yeah, that's you got, like I said, you've got a legend here that tells who everybody is. Great garage psych type album. Love ya. Jesus. And then moving right along, here's an album I haven't played for a while, so I was glad to pull it because I want to give it a spin today. This is The Nice. The Thoughts of what is it? I always get this mixed up. The Thoughts of Emerless Davjak by The Nice. Really cool psychedelic album here. 1968 on Immediate Records. You got Keith Emerson, of course, of Emerson, Lake and Palmer. But yeah, cool record, man. The name of the album is a combination of all their names, which is kind of cool. I love little word games, you know what I'm saying? Now, this is fantastic. I just pulled this the other day to listen to, and I posted it on Instagram. I won this in a contest a few years back. God, what was the guy's name? Nick Rudo had a contest, and this was the prize they won. Horse for Twisted Minds only. Twisted minds like you and me, right? Vinyl Community, of course, we're all twisted. Oh, you'll get the full effect. Look at that. Oh, upside down. Sorry, folks. Now we got to go lengthways here for the flying horse. Looks like somebody put the hype sticker right over the horse's head. But yeah, cool. And then check out the gate with the band. Yeah, this is friggin' awesome, man. Heavy, hard rockin' psych. Released in 1970. I don't recall what the original label was. It says it's the first official reissue, but check out the groovy purple vinyl. Double album, lots of unreleased material of theirs. Nice booklet too. Great stuff, man. If you want to see the booklet and all that, man, I suggest you go to BKC_Cosmic on Instagram. Sign up! Jesus. What was the little zombies? Odyssey and Oracle, the misspelled Odyssey there. Yeah, the band had pretty much broken up by this time. When this album came out, it wasn't going anywhere. Thank God for Al Cooper with a K. Al Cooper with a K. Brought this back to the States, promoted the hell out of it. Of course, it blew up, and now all the rest is history. You've got Time of the Season, which was a huge hit. Love this record, man. Very cool. Another reissue, of course. I'm a reissue motherfucker. And let's see, what else we got here? Oh, one of my most played albums in the collection for a while there. This is Head Machine with their album Orgasm. Very cool here. This was released in 1970. Features Lee Kerslake and Ken Hensley from Uriah Heep, and it's got the Glasscock brothers. I think either one or both were in Jethro Tull. But yeah, this was first written to be a Gods album, which featured those guys from the Heap. But personnel changes all over the place. They went with one-off, and they even used fake names, so you don't see their names on the back. But yeah, this is hard rocking. This album is all about woo! Jesus. All right, let's keep it going. Now, this album right here has one of my favorite psychedelic tracks of all time on it. This is the Open Mind Vinyl Community. And look at they're crawling out of an open mind there. Fantastic record. Look how cool the band looks. It's glorious. Just love it. Take a drink from my magic potion. You're gonna really feel fine. One sip and you will see things you never saw before. How do you feel? But yeah, the song that I love is called Magic Potion, which is actually a bonus track on this. I don't think it was originally released on this record. This was released in 1969 on Phillips record. Very cool. Like I said, one of my favorite psych jams of all time. And you've got a kind of like a pinkish hued like Coke, or more, I guess it's just a transparent like Coke bottle. More gold color than the bluish Coke bottle transparency though. And another one that I really dig, man, and this is Pussy Plays, doesn't it? Jesus. Cool cover here too, man. Love this. This was released in 69 on Morgan Blue Records. Jesus. But yeah, love this. cool psychedelic stuff. Got a little pop in here, but man, it's a great record, man. Definitely check that out. And it came on this kind of swirly yellow, marbly. You can't probably see it. Looks like orange juice. And here's another one I haven't pulled for a while, but I definitely will pull, will listen to before the end of the day. This is the 5 Day a Week Straw People. This features future Atomic Rooster guitarist and songwriter John Ducan. You guys all know by now I'm a huge fan of John Ducan. This is some early stuff from him right here. Released in 1968, again on the Morgan Bluetown label. Track list there, a little blurb about the band. Seen Brother Michael at Near Wild Heaven show that, and had to have it. Thank you, Michael. All right. Another one that I friggin' dig like crazy, and this is Velvet Fog. Get a load of those get-ups there. It's friggin' awesome. Yeah, but this has the great song Yellow Cave Woman. Deep Psych on that track, man. Yeah, you get what you see is what you get there, man. This was released in 1969 on the Pie label. A band that actually at one time, up until like 1968, Tony Iommi was in this band. Can you imagine Tony Iommi wearing some makeup like that? He quit to go to Black Sabbath, and the rest is history, as we say. But yeah, great stuff by the Velvet Fog. And then another killer record here, man. Used to play the hell out of this, get a little smoggy and listen to this. This is, I call it, I used to call this one Race with the Devil because that's the opening track, and it's definitely hellish cover there. I think that might be a, oh, what the fuck is that dude's name? God dang it. I'll think of it. That famous site cover guy. What the fuck? But very cool record. I'll put up a graphic here since I can't remember. Oh yeah, another Afro Baby. That's a 10 spot right there. Hard Rock and Psych right here by Gun. Released in 1969 on Epic Records. Alright, let's make another adjustment. That's kind of flimsy there. And moving right, oh, I wanted to show you the vinyl too, because this vinyl is really cool. Look at that. Beauty. It's a beaut. And then I couldn't leave this out. This is one of the greatest psychedelic albums of all time. This makes about everybody's list. And that's Tomorrow. This is a reissue mono version here. This one was released in 1968 on Parlophone, featuring Steve Howe, who obviously was in Yes. And then you've also got Keith West, who's the singer on this. And of course he went on to do some solo stuff. He must have been the featured player at that time. But yeah, this is killer, man. My White Bicycle, Revolution. They do Strawberry Fields Forever. You got another song on the end called Hallucinations. I think I'm having some right now. Ah! What are you? Just kidding. Now this, until a few years ago, I didn't even know what this record was. But this is the Pretty Things, and it's called Real Pretty. It's a double album. It features their two best albums, SF Sorrow and also Parachute. This was released in 1976 on Rare Earth. Of course, SF Sorrow was released in 68 on Columbia. And I believe Parachute was 1970 on Harvest, maybe? But look at that cool picture on the back. I love this. But yeah, very cool record, man. It's cool that they put their two greatest albums in one thing. They were playing it in my local record store a few years back, and I had to have it. Getting down to the last three here. This is Pink Fairies, Never Neverland. Now, this was released in 1970. 71 on Polydor Records. like the, I love the Pink Fairies anyway. I got a couple of their records. Also have a couple albums with Twink. But yeah, got a little Pink Floyd-ish here. Psych, kind of hard rock too. Absolutely dig this record. I believe it's just black vinyl, but yeah, cool record, man. And then keeping the party going here, one of the first records that I ever bought when I was in high school. And this is the Jimi Hendrix Experience. Are you experienced? I am. Yeah. One of my favorite album covers of all time. This is came out on Reprise. It was released in 1967. I think it first came out on Polydor. But man, I don't even need to tell you how good this is, man. I mean, can you imagine me, a goofy kid back in like 83, listening to this in high school? Everybody else was listening to like Journey and REO. This has Purple Haze, Manic Depression, Hey Joe, The Wind Cries Mary, Third Stone from the Sun, Foxy Lady. God damn it, this is good. Last two here, folks. Ars Achel. This is a crazy one, man. This is like crazy, trippy, psych, lots of instrumentation on this. It's by a band that was called Uriel, and they had a chance to do this one-off Psych album, so they went for it. They were also known as Egg, I think. Steve Hillage played in this band. I don't think he played on this record, though. This band comes on a variety of different colors. I've seen it red, blue, but just a fantastic cover, fantastic record. Highly recommend that one. And our final record of the bunch. I seen Vinyl Richie show this on his video. It's got a little writing on it, but it is the original copy here. You got Ogden Nut Gone Flake by the Small Faces. Now this is, God, I gotta be real careful. This is flimsy as fuck. But yeah, it's worth opening up though. It's on Intermediate Records. Great pictures there, man. Looks super psychedelic. So this is supposed to be like a tobacco tin here. You know, just a pinch between the tooth and gum. Tooth and gum. I have the worst teeth ever, man. So yeah, it would be between my tooth and gum. Jesus. Oh, fuck it. I'll leave it. But yeah, that's it, man. Top 20 plus a few more top UK psychedelic albums in the Cosmic Collection. Love that stuff, man. All right, I got to go out and pick up trash on the highway, man. Thank you guys for tuning in. If you dig what you see, hit the sub button, hit the like button. Pulled out a plum. Jeez, I don't know what I'm talking about. Have a great week, you guys. Stay safe. Getting a little snow here in the loo. How about you guys? Hey, if you guys want to do a video, show your top 20 UK psych stuff, or list them in the comments. I'd love it. See you guys. Peace out. Woo!